Okay, welcome back to SafetyG TV. Okay, training presentation today is very nice. Actually, it is very special because it is very common and usually in the workplace, especially in construction, any type of workplace. This is very special. That's why I make this video presentation or safety presentation is to help other new safety and maybe other people already heard about it, but actually this very nice topic is I relate to our Japanese principle. Okay, actually I will present today about the 5 steps or the 5 key steps Japanese style housekeeping. Actually, I tell that it is Japanese style because actually, if you will see, let's find the way that Japanese people, okay, the discipline, okay, and how they manage, okay, to arrange everything, okay, especially about the things around them, okay, and very nice to see and arrange, okay, place, and if you work in a certain environment that has a proper and good material management, a good, clean, and decent place, it's a healthy working environment. That's why I developed this safety training to understand. Actually, not only housekeeping is for removing things, garbage, materials, plastic, and arranging, but this has a principle because the importance of housekeeping is to maintain, okay, not only now, but to maintain the aspect of good, safe, and healthy working environment. Okay, let's further ado. Now we start. Okay, the topic is about the housekeeping, actually. First of all is, if you think housekeeping, okay, think not locally, okay? Always think locally and always act globally. Because in housekeeping, guys, is an all aspect of working environment. Okay, any working environment, even in your own house. Okay, that's why I think locally or think inside, but also think act like a global because not only you facing this kind of or implementing this kind of act. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now as I am told that five step or 5S housekeeping. Okay, but after this one, you will understand. Okay, the concept of why I relate the Japanese 5 key elements. Okay, we will tackle it. Okay, to improve efficiency and productivity. It's good. Okay, because as I have mentioned earlier that if a good and clean and decent working environment, okay, has a very efficiency on productivity. Okay, take note on that. And to maintain safety and cleanliness. Okay, if your workplace, even your house, has a very unorganized or very rubbish place, then it seems that you itself needs to be clean or to be arranged or to organize. Okay. Next is to maintain good control over the process. Okay, it's very important, guys, if you are in the operation. Not only in operation, even if you are in the construction. Okay, to maintain good product quality. It's a very good sample, a very good sample regarding that there's a good production and quality in terms of arranging, guys. Okay. Now next is this is what I have mentioned. Okay, the Japanese or the Japanese community or behavior. We will explain directly the behavior. They name it by the 5S or SEIRI, SHITON, seiso, SEIKETSU, and SHITSUKE. Okay? Now, these 5 elements of Japanese uh, names or the steps that they name it on how the process they actually execute the proper housekeeping. Okay. Now we mentioned SEIRI. Okay. Now starting SEIRI, it means in Japanese SEIRI, but SEIRI, but in English it calls sorting and segregating. See? Very nice. Because actually, guys, this is one of the very, very essence, especially if you are very sorting and segregating or very organized. Okay? Workplace is very nice. Okay? Next is SEITON. SEITON. Self Arrangement and arranging or arranging. Okay? Next is seiso. Spec and span, net and clean. That's why very nice, huh? Seiso. Then about this one, SEIKETSU, standardization. Okay, this one is about SHITSUKE. Okay, let's continue. SHITSUKE. Okay, self discipline. Okay, now all of the 5 concepts, if you will apply in a certain workplace, okay, it seems if we imagine, okay, if we imagine a certain workplace complying with all this concept, it's very, very, very nice, okay, because from the word itself and from the discipline or from the behavior, what we have seen in the Japanese behavior, okay, it's very, very organized. Okay, let's further do to continue the subject housekeeping. Okay, now we elaborate SEIRI. Okay, what we call sorting and segregating. Okay, guys. Actually, I have mentioned this. I have selected this 5 step because it's very clear. It's very clear how it explains the concept of sorting and segregating the materials, guys. Okay, separating wanted and unwanted. It's very, very basic thing. Okay, junk, waste, and repairable and wanted items. Okay, non-use, no use, repair, discard, and no next step. That's why this is the process in which how we select or we choose a certain materials in orderly to be prepared. Okay, that's only a first thing to prepare. You will sort out whether which is good to bad, okay, junk to waste, is the concept. Then the next thing to be done is series sorting, segregating. Okay, the next step is while doing series, keep in mind that how often things are used. That's why you will evaluate, okay, certain material. For example, I use can or I use jar. Okay, whether it is can be used for putting some bolts or it cannot be used for other use. Okay, you will assist each and every materials that you will sort out. Then the next thing is what is the life of the material. Okay, it is plastic. It is plastic. You will assist that it is deteriorate or not. It is breakable or not. This is part of the and it takes how many years that can be reused again. It can be used or a simple equipment. This is the way that to assist. Okay? And then what's life is of the material, what's the life of material, okay? And cost of the material. You will also put value. Okay, for example, an engine, okay, or a car, for example, itself, a model 1980, okay? Then you will find that it's good car but it's old, then what shall you do? You will check if it is the value, if it's vintage, how much the cost, and also if you will send it to the judge, maybe some materials or parts can be repaired, or the car itself can be repaired. It's the assessment, guys. Then be sure that be sure to throw the things, otherwise you may repaint. That's why this is the one sad part, okay? That if you will miss something, you must not be able, okay? That's why it's during the SEIRI part, or the sorting stage, you must thoroughly evaluate, okay? Next is regarding on consequences, okay? If not to follow. Okay? There's also what we call, guys, consequences if you are not following the SEIRI process. First is sorting, and like this, you will differentiate. Now, the consequences if you are not follow the procedure or the process in which the wanted is hard to find and when required. That's why during the stage of sorting, you must assist or you must label the important one with the value. That's why this is part of your assessment. Okay. Next one is more space is demand. Okay. Sometimes the high value, okay, you already remove, and you will not anymore assist, okay? Because that's the high value one. So why you supposed to be, you will assist thoroughly, okay? And unwanted items cause misidentification. Then misidentification cause error in operation, and maintenance cost of the equipment increases. That's why if you are in operation, guys, there's a good sample about motor parts. Okay, always, guys, persist that spare parts is very important, especially in operation, because if the main equipment or unit break down, actually you have an spare parts. Then these spare parts will be in your lay down or in your stockyard, stock room. Okay? Always define the equipment. That's why in the sorting part or segregating part, you must collect the valuable ones. Okay? Next. Now, SEITON. Okay? On the word SEITON, okay? SEITON. Okay? Self-arrangement or arranging. Okay? Identifying the place to arrange the things and placing them in proper order for prompt usage. That's why in layman terms, that a place for everything and everything in its place. That's why a certain aceton, guys, is a process in which to self arrangement. That's why now we go back to the beginning. You will select, or you will select the valuable item. Now the next procedure, guys, is you will arrange in orderly, because sometimes if you are, for example, in the lay down yard, you already sort what's very important. Now you must put a record or a place to arrange these value ones. For example, bolt, bearings, like this, import pipes. There should be a proper area that it is unmarked to ensure that you will not be lost. Okay? Or the items that you are segregate will be arranged. And the next part is SEITON is a self-arrangement or arranging. While doing SEITON, keep in mind that the right location where the things will be used. Okay? The allocation is the location in which you will stock your area. You must select. Then FIFO, okay, first in, first out. This is the very basic rules in warehouse management, guys. FIFO, first in, first out arrangement. That's why whatever get inside your warehouse, it must be the first one to be bring out. Okay? Labeling. That's why I mentioned previously. SHITSUKE also has a process on labeling. Okay? Labeling of the area and the equipment is very important. Okay? Then the next, guys, is keep proper gaps between two things to avoid confusion. That's why I already mentioned previously that during this process, you must label or keep it, okay, proper gaps between two things and avoid. That's why if the pipes, okay, they put label or materials. If you have materials, put it. This is what we call SEITON, guys. The next one is SEITON Self Arrangement or arranging. Okay? Consequences, guys, if you are not follow the SEITON procedure. Okay? First, things are seldom available when needed. Okay? This is one common issue. Okay? Item get lost. Okay? It's very, very common issue, guys. Item get mixed up. Okay? Visual control not possible. Okay? Failure to achieve the targets. See? It's very basic concept. If you are not arranged a material, this is the very, very concept to be happen. Okay? Next is, take note on that, guys. Next is SEITON and visual control. Okay? This is very, very, very important, guys. Take a note on this. Okay? If you will see this video, write this down, guys. Good SEITON includes use of label sign, indication, display, caution. That's why in health and safety, guys, okay, it's part of the SEITON to have demarcation, okay, safety demarcation, lines, aware or hazard lines, okay, to keep out. Okay, it's part of our SEITON, guys, process. The next is use of label sign, indication, display, caution, highlight, difference between normality and abnormality. Now, good. If you already implement SEITON, you must arrange the non-usable to usable items. Then with the label, it's easily to identify what type of material is there. Okay, whether it is damaged or not damaged. Then number 3 is non-users of equipment also became aware of its use and precautions. That's why, for example, in the laydown yard, okay, it's already marked that this area has this kind of material. Then you put a signboard and awareness barrication or demarcation on the ground level or on the walls or the nearby demarcation to ensure that people nearby passing there understand if it is used or not used, okay, items. Next is seiso, okay. We go now to the seiso, the third steps, okay. The third concept of 5S, guys. Seiso. Seiso, guys, is speak and span, okay. Net and clean, okay. Here we goes now, okay. Not seiso, guys, is very important, especially on our own house. We must implement the seiso. Okay, seiso. Sweep your workplace thoroughly so that there is no dust, dirt, scrap anywhere. Okay. Next thing is the area should say who I am, who I. And its neatness should give you a natural welcome. Very nice, guys, no? For me, if I will go to site, the first thing, if I conduct an inspection, is I will check the location, especially the toilets, the access, how the people using this kind of facility, how they manage. Okay, a certain location or an office that has the criteria of a good seiso, it means that this place is properly taken care. Okay? The first impression, guys. Okay? Next is seiso. Okay? Now, while doing seiso, guys, keep in mind that cleaning should be done regularly. Okay? Use the best cleaning agent. Okay? Then all the nooks and corners should be clean. Keep all the labels intact. All the labels should correct, visible, and legible to all. That's why, for example, guys, this is one of the good aspect, no? Especially on the office. Okay, it's a very very nice practice, guys, that during the cleaning time, okay, of our maintenance to clean our office. Okay, that's why we will apply the seiso process. It's very important. Okay, that's why, guys, remember all this concept. Okay, this will be very very important, guys, if you are in the office. Very basic. This is only a basic. Okay, cleaning should done regularly. It's very basic, guys. Principle on maintaining your workplace. Okay, next is regarding on consequences if you are not practicing seiso. Okay, performance of the machine deteriorates. Number one. Number two, the quality, aesthetic quality and deteriorates. Okay? Dirty place is unpleasant and hazard to health. Okay? It's true. Send uncaring and irresponsible. Okay? Irresponsible message to the team, members and society at large. And people work in a dirty area are generally found to have low desire to excel and their motivation level is low. Correct. They are lazy, The term lazy, that's usually common practice. If people are not anymore uh, interested to have or a desire to excel, it is a lazy, guys. Okay? That's why in proper aspect, no, speak and span, sisu. That's why it's very important, guys. Okay, remember always this will be in the cost if you are not follow the sisu process. Okay, we go to the number 5 now, the SEIKETSU. Okay, the SEIKETSU, guys, is the standardization. Okay, it is the last part in which during the level, sorting now, arranging, labeling, cleaning, and number 5, guys, is the SEIKETSU, okay? The standardization, okay? Always aim at maintaining the standard level, cleanliness, hygiene, and visual control. Keep all the 4 M's, man, machine, and the methods intact in the lapse of any then makes you lost on rest of the tree. Okay? It's very, the next is regarding on SEIKETSU. Okay? SEIKETSU, guys, is the last part of the 5S. Okay? While doing the SEIKETSU, guys, is, okay, keep in mind that the standard should be arrived in anonymously. Okay? Always keep the standards flexible and change the improvement. And standard should be known to all as and displayed. That's why if we will go back to the 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, the concept of this one, guys, is how to maintain what did you did and 1, 2, 3, 4 process. Okay, this is what means that the result or the fruitful effort is the standardization. Okay, is what he's mean. Now, that's why this part of the 5S SEIKETSU is the standard or maintaining the what you have made. Okay. Now, consequences if not following the SEIKETSU, guys, is The consequences is dual standard yield multiple result. Okay? Multiple result leads to the conflict of confusions. That's why sometimes, if you are a worker or a warehouse or a management or procurement or logistic, is one of the most issue. Okay, that's why if we will audit a certain warehouse, this is the very essence to have the criteria, the five Japanese 5S, what we call the 5S concept. Okay, multiple results of lead to conflict and confusion. Rework increases. Correct. It's always rework if you are not organized. Rework increase to the basic cost of finished end product without any value and addition because you already put an effort. Then again, you will do again because somebody not controlling or not organizing or not cleaning or not doing what the arrangement do. That's why it's need, guys, the Shikitsu, the main concept of Shikitsu is how to maintain what you have made before. The 1, 2, 3, 4 step 5. 1, 2, 3 S, 4S. Then the 5S is determined that how it to be maintained. Okay, next. Now, this is the standard, okay, standardization, okay. The essence of Shikitsu, okay. Take note on this, guys. It is the fruit, the 3S series, SEIRI, SHITSUKE, seiso, are being religiously carried out. That's why correct. See, explain clearly, guys, that the three concept was being carried out. Okay, it is a barometer which indicates the control level based on the 5S of all works. Okay, I hope that this training, guys, okay, can share an idea. Okay, now I made this training, guys, is to share a better knowledge. Okay, Shitsuke. Okay, we are goes to the Shitsuke now. Number 5, self-discipline. Okay, rules will always be followed. Okay, laid down, target will be achieved, improvements will be promoted, and the number of defects will be reduced. The cost will not increase. Okay, it's very nice, guys. This is the Shitsuke. Okay, self-discipline. Okay, this is the disciplinary part. Okay, next is Shitsuke. Okay, now how to practice Shitsuke. Okay, train all the team members on the 4S, as I have mentioned, the 4S, and first sorting and arranging, then housekeeping, then standardization, and the fifth one is the Shitsuke, guys. Okay, train all the teams in 4S and correct the wrong practice on the spot. Then punctuality is the backbone of the 5S. Okay, that's why if you have noticed the Japanese behavior, same as that. Okay, this is the concept. This is the best practice of housekeeping, guys. Not only for office, not only for industries, not only for factories, not only for hospital, even in your own house. Take note, guys, even in your own house, even in your own life. Okay? Follow the work instruction. Okay? And the achievement of 5S housekeeping is following the 5S will be help you. Okay? Take note on this one, guys. Okay? Take note on this one, guys. Very important. Maintain good product quality. Improve your efficiency and productivity. Okay. Maintain good control over the process. Ensure safety. Take note, guys. Safety and cleanliness. Okay? That's very, very important, guys. If a good working environment, you can assure, guys, that the work and safe environment is there. Okay? Let's That's all, guys, for the 5S. I hope that you learn about our 5S, and I hope that if you have any comment, guys, about this training presentation of our 5S, just only make a comment down below in the comment box, and we glad to respond on your comments. Okay, that's all, guys, and I hope SafetyG TV. Goodbye.